Hello, this is Dr. Kirschbaum. This tutorial is to show how to use the SwiftPath IT system if you're doing an outcomes study. So, for example, you're going to possibly have an institutional ID, but you also may assign a study ID. So the first thing you do is you have to make blank records, which essentially would be the equivalent of folders, where each record will have the unique study ID because these are determined in your IRB. So what you would do is you'd add a record. Click the button in the right, and when you add a record, what happens is up comes a blank record. This is our blank record as soon as you hit add a record. Now, let's assume you need to sign study IDs from P1016 to P1012. You want to add 4 more study IDs. You go into the field that says study ID, you type P1016, and you hit save and add another record. When you do that, the record of study P1016 was now initiated. You hit another one, P1017, add another one. You are now saving records that only have the field study ID. Mention P1018, P1019, and on the last one, P1020, I'm just going to hit save record. And when I hit save record, it stays on this record. Now if you notice, these fields are actually pre-chosen. Now, when I go back to the dashboard, we will see that the study IDs 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 are now there. Okay? Now, let's assume you now want to bring up this P1010. Let's, for example, Mr. Bob Sample comes in, and you're going to assign him P1020. You go to the dashboard. You would click on the little arrow here. Okay, this is one way to do it. The other way is to go right in what's called line editing. So let me show you both. First, I'll do line editing. Click on the middle part of this thing that says last name, and you pick sample. Done. First name, Bob. Done. Date of birth. Let's assume it's whatever. You click on that, and let's assume it's November 1957. Okay. November 12th, 1957. There you go. Gender, male. This is called line editing. And that's insertion. Could be McAllister. Done. But if you want to do 2 lines, you don't have to hit save yet. You can go to the next line. Let's assume you had another patient, P1019. And Stapleton, sorry, I hit Stapleton. Well, actually, just so people don't know, but we'll call this sample 2. Bob 2. Date of birth, again, click on that date, November 15. This guy was born May 1965. Okay. Day, male, done. McAllister. See how easy it is to enter in using the line editing. And then hit save. And there they are. They turn black. That's one way to add multiple ones. If you want to add just one and add more stuff to it, you click on the arrow from that one, and it brings up the form P1018 here, see that? And then you would simply put in the name here, sample 3, Bob 3, and Surgeon McAllister. You can do it this way as well. And then you hit Save Changes up on the right. And you'll go back to the dashboard by clicking Back to Dashboard in the upper left. And you'll see when it refreshes, which it will right now, that Bob 3 is here. Okay? Now, that is the way to enter new patients in a IRB type study. Thank you.